Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at San Antonio. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Denver, 9 games back.
Well, for the Nuggets, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
And the starting group for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sochan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's MP in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point. A very interesting dynamic to this one. It's the final game of the group stage of the NBA Cup, with only one of these teams having a chance to move on.
But it doesn't lessen the motivation for either side, right? This game counts in the regular season standings just as much as it does in the Cup. So both teams are gunning for the victory.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Memphis. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
MP finds Sochan. That one goes in.
And I like how agile Sochan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
Johnson outside. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Murray against MP. Open shot by Murray. Rebound by Sochan.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
MP's shot is good.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Now here's Murray. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Johnson, he's checked. Is here for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And MP subbed in for Castle. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Spurs leading by 17. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by San Antonio. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Brown after the basket by San Antonio.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now, here's MP. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Count that bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Brown, no good. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Inside.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Jokic. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Jokic with the screen on MP. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
MP passes to Wembanyama.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Takes the three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Here's MP. Sweet little floater. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Brown. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your...
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
You take a look at the Spurs. They're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Brown. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's MP. Wembanyama finds MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 8 points. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
To the inside. And here's Gordon from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jokic on top, defended by Wembanyama. Johnson, the pass to Jokic.
Oh, this was worth the price of admission. Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. MP, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's MP. 8 points for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Denver passing it around. Outside Gordon. Murray for 3. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. MP is second.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Denver calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Sohan. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his first 2 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
MP passes to Cornett. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jokic with it. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Strother. Over Fox. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front as they wrap up the third quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him.
He's checked in for the Spurs. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Luke Cornett is out there with Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's MP in at the one. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Murray. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
And they call an illegal screen here. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Murray against MP. Here's Cornett. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Pass to Brown. The three-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the paint, Jokic with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Jokic passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but It isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Down low, Cornette passes to MP. Count that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Murray, good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's MP. Cornette passes to MP. Johnson with a screen on Murray. Inside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
Woo! I was having some fun out there tonight, Jennifer. The other team either didn't believe in me or they didn't remember me because they kept coming at me. Like, what? Maybe they'll remember next time after this game.
Great game, MP. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.